Hey Leute und willkommen zurück zu Danganronpa. Wir haben Kyoko wieder gefunden. Yay!
Oder eher gesagt, sie hat einen selber gefunden.
Ja, und wir haben auch Yasuhiro gefunden. Er war tatsächlich in diesem Roboterkostüm. Was aber trotzdem nicht ganz dafür spricht, dass er es wirklich war. Ja, und wir sollen jetzt Hifumi untersuchen. Sein schöner 2D-Körper. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. The nurse office where he was discovered here to the hospital all the way from the first no without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. But it seems ja, das hatten wir doch schon mal. But ach, das hatten wir schon mal alles. There's spotless. Doesn't need someone about to stay, but why would they do it and why? Hatten wir das schon mal sogar. Okay. So did you find anything? I did more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. I found a hole. Warte, da steht genau das drauf. Guck mal.
I found a hole.
Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else from the equipment. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM. Das war ja eigentlich fast 1:1 das gleiche, was Yasuhiro gesagt hat. Nur, dass es hier der Equipment Room war. Warte mal. Dann hat Kiyotake den gleichen Zettel wahrscheinlich bekommen, als seine Leiche wurde ja sogar im Equipment Room gefunden.
Genau, hab ich.
Und Yasuhiro hat ja gesagt, er ist in den Dingraum reingegangen, in den Rec Room. Das heißt, er muss I wanna home maybe.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it, it's the same thing Hiro said. He was telling us the
However-
truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? And here's what it said. On the home, maybe we can just Monokuma can find out and tell us. Yeah, cool, let's meet in the rec room. This time it's different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 AM, but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 AM.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. So, could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Okay, diesmal hat es nichts mit den Handbooks zu tun. War ja beim letzten Part ein ziemlich wichtiger Punkt. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this
is
time, right?
that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in my mind. E-handbook.
Kommt jetzt der Prozess.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Whoa!
Like
Ah,
a
was war das?
bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And
Yes!
so,
So
with
hyped, aber.
no further ado,
Mal gucken, dass wir genug Beweise haben.
everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out for the rest of for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Wieso eigentlich immer ich? Warum können die anderen nicht einfach auch so schlau sein? Ich dachte, das wären alles so ultimative Schüler.
Aber nur im bestimmten Bereich, zum Beispiel die eine Schwimmerin, die eine Boxerin.
Ja, okay, aber er ist halt wirklich einfach nur ein Glücklicher, der einfach nur der einfach nur Glück gehabt hat und der muss einfach alles lösen.
Shall we go?
We better get going. Okay.
Naja, eben ein Glückspilz. Glückspilz.
Das wird speichern.
Oder so ähnlich. War das.
Oh Mann. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma
Was
appears!
passiert hier?
Wieso zwei?
War das nicht so in der Serie?
Man hat diese nicht mal den Vorraum gesehen.
Echt?
Ja.
Okay, gut. He's multiplied?
Das ist mit Absicht. Ich dachte, lag.
Nein. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way cause of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Der linke.
Warte mal kurz. Hat es irgendwas mit dem Fall an sich zu tun? Weil wir haben ja oft schon darüber geredet, dass es vielleicht zwei gibt. Dass es zwei gibt, wo gemordet haben. Und er damit quasi meint, so könnt ihr herausfinden, wer der richtige Mörder ist. Also auf jeden Fall, Hifumi hat auf jeden Fall eine Rolle gespielt, das wissen wir. Dass er vielleicht doch nicht gar nicht so tot war. Und er hat ja vor allem noch den Zettel von Kiyotake gehabt, warum sollte er den haben? So, warum sollte er ihn vor allem versteckt haben?
Aber Ding, das war ja nicht der Originale, weil Ding, da waren ja andere Infos drauf, zum Beispiel nicht 1 PM und
ja, aber das Ding ist, da gab es einen Zettel für Yasuhiro und einen für Kiyotake.
Ja.
Ja, und deshalb, warum sollte Hifumi den Zettel bitte verstecken? Wenn er nicht selbst etwas damit zu tun hätte. Außer er fand den Zettel so geil. Also, ja, aber auf jeden Fall müssen wir herausfinden, wer der Richtige ist, weil ich glaube nicht, ja, Hifumi ist ja schon tot. Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough
We're not
crowd.
playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay. Hey, hey!
And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. It reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... Makoto, du hast einen Zettel gefunden, sag das doch. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Then what seem we have for
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
He's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... Byakuya, nein. Someone right here. Der macht sich die ganze Zeit schon so verdächtig. Da habe ich irgendwann Angst, dass er wirklich mal ein Killer ist. Und ich das halt dann nicht erraten kann, weil er immer so ist. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
hey,
Story begins when we get down there. It wasn't me, you gotta believe me. Ich glaub dir aber.
yes, yes.
Musst du mit allen sprechen?
Ich mach's einfach nur, weil es halt... jetzt nennt die mich schon wieder Big Mac!
Hey, was? Wen nennt sie?
Jetzt nennt die mich schon wieder Big Mac!
Ach, ich dachte, sie meint den einen.
Das hat die schon mal gemacht.
Ach so.
It would appear the culprit has been confirmed, but this trial will be over in no time. Kann man nur so ruhig sein?
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go, so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Damn.
I don't like Monikuma's carefree attitude. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator, once everyone was aboard. door closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Ich bin wieder so nervös, wenn ich wieder schon daran an den Strafprozess wieder denke. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator's door slid open, opening up into a cruel fate. Sieht schon wieder anders aus, der Raum. When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only cause of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed last trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again, and a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly face, a deadly class trial. Oh, meine Fresse. Das habe ich sogar schon. Was ist cool and composed? That is your aim, a little effective during the non-stop debate in the Hangman Gambit. Das ist, was sie dann viel leichter ist zu zielen. Das mache ich mal auch an. The focus cost decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate. Okay. Mehr Sterne quasi. Für dich erklärt. Okay, los geht's.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
If you're really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Ja, super, non-stop debate.
Direkte Ding.
Was?
Das sind abschließend direkt.
Nein, ja doch, that's the hero's message. Also, okay, der Zettel.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are
mit
the
dieser
culprit.
Warte, muss ich wegmachen.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold
Ah,
on
ich
a
hab's schon
second!
verpasst. Das war das erste, was da dran stand. War falsch. When looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awfully messy. If I remember right, Hero's handwriting
Everything
is...
we
Yeah.
found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they
Nein!
are all proof enough.
Ich hab das abgeschossen,
that you
fick dich!
are the
Nein!
culprit.
Ich hasse diese scheiß lilanen Sachen, fickt
I
euch!
don't know anything about that
Das
stuff!
meine ich, das ist so schlimm, wenn diese scheiß lilanen Sachen dazu kommen.
Hiro,
Du
why?
darfst also die lilanen
Why
Sachen
did
nicht mit
you
der Bullet
kill them?
abschießen, du musst die erstmal wegmachen.
Just hold on a
Ja
second!
toll, jetzt muss ich es nochmal wiederholen. Looking at the blueprints, ja. Okay, dann muss ich erstmal das Ding wegschießen.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
No, that's wrong.
Boah, diese scheiß lilanen Sachen, ich hasse die Dinge.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Vor allem, du hast ja auch nur eine Chance, das abzuschießen.
What do you mean?
Also du kannst theoretisch zweimal schießen, aber es geht so schnell vorbei.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Ich werde speichern. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, jetzt kommt Hangman Gambit.
Was ist das?
Musst du die Wörter, musst quasi buchstabieren. Du musst halt auch ziemlich raten, wie das Spiel dich einfach da reinwirft.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
What? Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Ja, Hiro, aber das heißt ja, ist ja
Is it
trotzdem
like
kein
Hiro
Argument.
said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Ja, warum immer einen selber?
Ja, Masahiro war das, and of course he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Ja, offensichtlich Yasuhiro, the suspicious individual in question, the one that... Der Hiro? Ja, die Illuminati wahrscheinlich.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Glaube ich auch nicht, ehrlich gesagt.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay, das ist wieder ein Non-Stop Debate. Oder? Non-Stop Debate.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Warum immer ich? Ja, ich weiß es aber zum Glück. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been einmal das hier.
I got it!
Das wurde benutzt. There's still one more thing. Es gibt noch eine Sache. Was wurde denn noch benutzt? The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... Das hier? Ja, oder? Das wurde doch benutzt.
I got it!
Got it.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Das wird die Erde
So, let's see if I can explain.
Das war falsch, aber das wurde doch benutzt.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Warum? Nein, ich mache keine Fehler. Oder habe ich einen Fehler gemacht? Ist dir ein Fehler aufgefallen?
Nö, eigentlich nicht.
Das war doch genauso. Warum schießt du jetzt gegen mich, Mädel?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yeah.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Oh shit!
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Ja, aber das Ding ist das Blut an den Dingen.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Ist Blut, oder? Ja, Mensch. Nein! Nein! Nein!
Hm?
New element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. Talk about reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more intriguing to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements, but from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you have to press this. Okay. Basically, just remembered. Okay. You're allowed to maybe reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. Ja, wenn man es auf einfach gestellt hat, welche Weiche auf immer das gemacht haben. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well, then good luck and have fun. The moment of truth.
You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you! You miserable wretch! I cannot agree! You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch! You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Gotcha, bitch!
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Okay, Leute, ich muss dann aber hier, oder? Muss ich die Folge beenden? Ja, ich muss die Folge beenden. Dann sehen wir uns hier beim nächsten Mal bei Danganronpa und ciao.
Ciao.